Hey guys, so this is our Unit 6 Lesson 15 and it's Friday's lesson. We made it to Friday. Okay, so our learning targets for today are I can complete my spelling assessment. Remember, this is just for fun. If you didn't study a lot, it's okay. Just try it out. It's just for fun. So we can maybe get into the swing of getting back to our spelling test. Today at 12, I have a meeting. And we'll kind of see what next week and the rest of the weeks are going to look like. But for now, this is kind of what we're going with. I could participate in a close reading of the story The Attack on Washington, D.C. I'm going to do a separate video going through the attack on Washington, D.C. So there's 2 videos for today. And then I can fix run-on sentences. So today is our spelling test. When we take this test, I'm going to read a word aloud and then use it in a sentence. I will give you time to write each word. At the end, I will go back to the list and read each spelling word one more time. I will also read a sentence for you to write. So we're going to try to go through this as quickly but as efficiently as possible given my time. So remember that today's spelling words have these spellings at the end of the words. They either end in the T-I-O-N, the G-E, or the D-G-E. So please remember that every word that you write, if you're struggling, you should know, okay, I have 3 options for the ending. T-I-O-N, or G-E, or D-G-E. Okay, so go ahead and open up your fish book to page 15.1. 15.1. Okay, and I'm going to go over the words. It's 19 words, so this is going to take a minute. If you need to pause at any point or go back and watch, if I'm going too fast, that's fine. You have the ability to rewind and pause as necessary. Okay, so our first word is caption. Caption. There was captions in the story to let us know what the pictures were about. Okay. Our next word is revenge. She tried to get revenge. Revenge. Okay. Locomotion. They talked about locomotion at the train museum. Nation. We live in a great nation. Nation. Cottage. She lived in a very cute cottage. Cottage. Attention. It's very important that you pay attention. Attention. Huge. She won a huge soccer game. Huge. Range. There was a huge range of snacks in the pantry. Range. Stations. There were many different train stations at the museum. Stations. Fraction. We are going to learn about fractions soon. Fraction. Fudge. My mom made the best fudge. Fudge. Addition. You guys are very, very good with your addition equations. Addition. Nudge. My mom had to give me a little nudge to sing on stage. I was nervous. Nudge. Option. I had 2 options. Play outside or play inside. Option. Judge. Excuse me. The judge was not very nice. Judge. Action. I love action movies. Large. I wanted a very large piece of cake. Change. I had to change my name when I got married. Change. Direction. I'm not very good at following directions in the car. Direction. And our tricky word is Europe. I would really like to travel to Europe. Europe. Okay, now I'm going to go through them real quickly. Again, you can pause as needed. Caption, revenge, locomotion, nation, cottage, attention, huge, range, stations, fraction, fudge, addition, nudge, option, judge, action, large, change, direction, and Europe. Okay, and you can pause and go back as needed. Okay, and we're going to skip the sentence for today. I will now show you the correct spelling of each word so that you can correct your own work. You will correct your work by crossing out any incomplete spelling and then copying and writing the correct spelling next to it, just like this has done. So revenge should be spelled like this, R-E-V-E-N-G-E. Okay, and here's your spelling for caption. Again, if you need to pause, feel free to do that or go back if I'm going too fast. But I kind of have to go fast for time purposes. This is the correct spelling for caption. This is the correct spelling for revenge. It had the G-E ending. This is the correct spelling for locomotion. It had the T-I-O-N ending. You can pause at any point if you need more time. Nation, it had that T-I-O-N ending. Cottage, should it be C-O-T-T-A-G-E? It has that G-E ending. Attention should have been A-T-T-E-N-T-I-O-N. It has that T-I-O-N ending. Huge should have been H-U-G-E with that G-E ending. Range should have been R-A-N-G-E ending in that G-E. Stations should have been S-T-A-T-I-O-N-S. Fraction has that T-I-O-N ending. It should have been F-R-A-C-T-I-O-N. Fudge with that D-G-E ending, F-U-D-G-E. Addition, A-D-D-I-T-I-O-N. Nudge, N-U-D-G-E. Options, O-P-T-I-O-N-S. Judge, J-U-D-G-E. Action, A-C-T-I-O-N. Large, L-A-R-G-E. Change, C-H-A-N-G-E. Direction, D-I-R-E-C-T-I-O-N. Europe is our tricky word. Capital E, U-R-O-P-E. It's very important that we have that capital at the first because it's a proper noun. Now, you can go back as needed. We have already learned about run-on sentences. We call a run-on sentence when two or more complete sentences are joined together or run together without the appropriate punctuation. So, we went to lunch Tuesday. We will go again Friday. How can we correct this run-on sentence? There's two options. Remember, we have two options of what we could do. You could make it two completely different sentences. You could say, we went to lunch Tuesday, period. We will go to lunch again Friday, period. That's two separate sentences because each sentence has a subject and a predicate. Or you could join them together with our joining word and, just like it's done here. We went to lunch Tuesday and we'll go again on Friday. That and gives you the correct wording that you need to join them together to avoid it being a run-on. So go ahead and get out worksheet 15.3 in your book, and it should be page 81. So pause it if you need to and get out page 81. And it says, correct the run-on sentences. You may either rewrite the run-on sentence as two separate sentences with correct punctuation, which means you would just break it up into two sentences. So you'd have two periods. Or you may combine the ideas of the run-on sentence and create one sentence by using an and. Okay? So let's look at number 1. It says, take the trash to the trash can, bring the paper to the trash can. Okay, we have two options here, and I'm going to tell you them. We're going to do this one together. You could say, take the trash and bring the paper to the trash can. Or you could say, take the trash to the trash can, period, because we have our subject and our predicate. And then say, bring the paper to the trash can, period. It's two separate sentences. Okay, and let's do number 2 together. The soup was hot. The soup was tasty. Two options, so I want you to think about them. Tell me what they could be. Very good. The soup was hot and tasty, or the soup was hot, period. The soup was tasty. So go ahead and pause this video and do 3 through 10, and then come back and we'll go over them together. Remember, you can write, it's 2 lines for you to write the 2 options that are available. Okay, welcome back. Number 3, you could have said, Matt likes sausage and eggs. Matt likes sausage, period. Matt likes eggs, period. Number 4, we can go to the park and the store. We can go to the park, period. We can go to the store, period. Tell me what you wrote for number 5. Very good. I like to eat ice cream and cookies, or I like to eat ice cream, period. I like to eat cookies, period. Tell me what you wrote for number 6. Very good. Our day is full of homework and chores, or our day is full of homework, period. Our day is full of chores, period. Remember, each sentence should start with a capital letter. Tell me what you wrote for number 7. Good. Jessie is a fast runner and runs in races, period. Or Jessie is a fast runner, period. Jessie runs in races. Tell me one of the sentences you wrote for number 8. Good. The cat is fluffy and pretty, period. Or the cat is fluffy, period. The cat is pretty, period. Tell me one of the sentences you wrote for number 9. Good. Jamie likes to bake and cook. Or Jamie likes to bake, period. Jamie likes to cook, period. Tell me one of the sentences you wrote for number 10. Good. The book was long and scary, or the book was long, period. The book was scary, period. Remember, it's a complete sentence if it has a subject and a predicate. That's what you need to make one full sentence. Bye, guys. Be sure to check out my next video for the read aloud.